Hey there. I wanted to thank you for taking a few minutes of your day to watch this pre-talk video. I'm so excited to be working with you really soon. And so in preparation for our work together, I've made this video to just go over a few points for you, and so you'll not be surprised by anything that happens during the session. It's going to be so smooth. It's going to be amazing. So the first thing I want to talk about here and share with you is the difference between our conscious mind and our subconscious mind. So our conscious mind is the part of our mind that makes those critical decisions, makes those yes no decisions, and it's the mind that gets us through our days. Then we have our subconscious mind, and our subconscious mind is part of our mind that deals with emotions, feelings, habits, beliefs, all those things that you have no control over whatsoever consciously. And so with the work that we're going to be working with, yourself and myself, we're going to be working with the subconscious mind, those and working at removing the root cause of the issues that we've discussed in our discussion on our call prior to you deciding that we're going to take this journey together. So I am so thrilled. So a few things I want to share with you about hypnosis. So belief that you can get stuck into hypnosis. You cannot get stuck into hypnosis. So I have something for you to think about. Have you ever been in the car and you were driving to a place, you knew exactly where you're going, and all of a sudden you realized you don't even remember where you just got to, how you got there? Maybe you missed an exit, you were off in another world, and then the moment you come back to the present, you're just like, oh my gosh, where did I go? How did that happen? And I can't believe I didn't get in an accident. That is a state of waking trance, and we go in and out of waking trances all day long. So the work that we're going to be doing together is trance work. You're just going to be going into a deeper state of that trance. So you've already done it multiple times. I'm just going to help you get into a little bit deeper of a more relaxed state. And some people might call that the Esdale state. And if you kind of compare it to yogis when they meditate. So there's been tons and tons of research with yogis, Indian yogis, when they're in this powerful state of meditation, that these researchers in this state came next to them and fired a gun right next door to their ear, and they had no reaction, none. So this is a very profound state of meditation or hypnosis, and what you're going to be experiencing with our work together is somewhat of a very similar, very profound experience. So hope that clears up that. The other thing I want to get clear on is that you can't get stuck in hypnosis. Okay, so we're going to be working one-on-one online together. And say, for example, you're in hypnosis, I'm working with you, I'm talking with you, guiding you, and the connection gets lost, or you notice an odd smell in the house, maybe the smell of smoke or something like that. Your subconscious mind is always there to protect you. Its number one job is to protect you, and you will never ever get stuck in hypnosis. So if there's an emergency that happens in your home where you're doing your session and you need to get out, your subconscious will quickly take you out of that hypnotic state and help you get you and someone else, any loved ones, to safety immediately. The other thing is internet is internet and technology is technology. And if, for instance, we lose connection while you're in hypnosis. That's totally fine too. That can happen. It doesn't happen very often, but it can happen. And so as part of our call together before we move forward, that's why we have it over Zoom, so I can test your internet strength and where you're at, the room you're in, and your signal, and kind of test that out before we even commit to working together. So if, for instance, you're in hypnosis and the connection drops, you're going to have my phone number. And so your subconscious mind will take you out of hypnosis when you're ready, and then you're going to pick up the phone and you're going to call me. And based on the timing of how much time is left with our book time together, we'll either decide to hop on again, or we'll reschedule the session for another time. So the reason why I don't call you is because oh, hello, kitty. I don't know when you're going to come out of hypnosis. So you're going to call me, and then we will go from there. So easy peasy lemon squeezy for sure. So the next thing I want you to understand is I can't program in any crazy thoughts or ideas or beliefs into your mind. You are 100% in control of your own thoughts, your own mind. I'm not going in there and taking control of your mind whatsoever. So that's important for you to understand, is I can't make you do anything that subconsciously you don't already want to do. And these preconceptions of the faulty programming, like us hypnotists programming something into your mind, they don't exist, but they come from stage shows. And that is not what we're doing at all. And those stage show hypnotists are definitely not programming in anything into these participants' minds. What they're doing is they're just pre-qualifying these people, and they're very, very suggestible people. So with that being said, the other thing I want you to understand is this session, I'm your tour guide. You are totally in control in your session. If, for instance, you had to get up, use the washroom, or attend to something immediately, you can definitely do that. And then when you're ready, you come back and I put you right back into that hypnotic state, that relaxed state, and we continue on with our work. You're in total control. And what you're going to notice as we're working together is you're going to have this chatter on and off as we're working together. It's very similar to, for example, when you're focused on a task, you're working at a task and you're very focused, and then all of a sudden somebody's name pops into your head, or you're just like, oh yeah, I have to get groceries, I have to add that to my grocery list, and I have to do that. And then you focus back on your task at hand again, and then your mind pops again, and it's just like, So you might wonder things like, I didn't mean yes, I meant no. Why did my finger go up when I said, when the answer I wanted was yes? Why is she asking me that? What does that have to do with anything? So your mind is just going to chatter on and off in the background, and that's completely normal. And just let it. It's just going to be just like you're focusing, and then you go off in a distance, and then you come back. That's totally normal. And honestly, it's going to happen throughout your whole session, and it's part of the process. So just let it happen. That's just a natural thing. So the other thing I wanted to touch on are the words that you're going to be hearing, some words. So there's going to be sometimes during our work together, I'm going to be asking you to use your voice to speak with me. And other times I'm going to be asking you to raise a finger, and that finger, we're going to basically have a yes finger and a no finger. And depending on the response, that's the finger you're going to use, or your thumb. And so you're going to hear me use words like super conscious, superconscious mind, peace, deep, high, divine. And I'm going to be going through a series of questions as we're digging and looking for where the problem is, what areas, and in our work together, we're touching every aspect of you, mind, body, soul, emotional, physical, mental, everything. Okay, that's why this work is so profound and so powerful, and why my clients get such amazing results so quickly. So you're going to hear words and shift, change, reassess. You're going to hear some different words, and as your mind is chattering off in the background, then you're going to come back, and then when we're done our session, you're going to be aware of most of your session, and the things that you need to remember, your subconscious mind wants you to remember, you'll remember. And you might remember more later. You might remember more right away. All of my clients, when they finish their session with me, they come out just feeling like just a different person. And you might notice during the work together that your body might twitch, or your hand might raise up crazy, or your leg twitches, and that's all part of the process. And what that is your body releasing that stuff. It's shifting, it's releasing that stuff, that bent up root stuff that's been caught and trapped in your body, in your mind, right down to a cellular level. It's releasing it. That's what that's doing. So that's already you shifting. So that's really a really cool thing to experience. And some people experience that and some people don't. Honestly, I hardly move when I'm having my own work done for me by another practitioner. And other clients of mine, they move a lot. So whatever you do is absolutely perfect, and that's how your session is supposed to go. One of the last points I want to discuss here about the depth of hypnosis, how deep you will go, and that depends on how deep you want to go and how deep your subconscious, superconscious mind needs you to go to do the work. And sometimes it might be lighter than other times. And the most important thing is you're in charge of how deep you want to go. And so just embrace that and be curious about it, and allow your session to take hold and take form, and just enjoy. Absolutely enjoy it. With that, I'm going to sign off, and we're going to connect very soon. You're going to watch this video. If you want to rewatch it again, please do that. And I'm looking forward to connecting with you online for our very first session together. And we'll talk to you soon. Until next time, bye for now.